Jack Sawyer's game-winning moment in the Cotton Bowl wasn't just a play, it was an emotional, heart-pounding journey. At 260 pounds, he didn't look like your typical speedster. But when Sawyer scooped up a fumble and dashed down the sideline, it felt like the entire stadium held its breath as he rumbled 83 yards to seal Ohio State's 28-14 win over Texas. His family watched in disbelief. His sister Kyla, in the stands, said she repeated, "There's no way. There's no way. This isn't real," over and over. Tears streaming down her face as Sawyer's improbable touchdown unfolded. "I started crying, and I don't remember the rest of the game," she admitted. The sequence that led to Sawyer's scoop and score began with Texas on the brink of tying the game. Trailing 21-14, Texas had first and goal at the 1-yard line with just under 4 minutes to play. But a failed run, a disastrous toss play for a 7-yard loss, and an incomplete pass set up a 4th and goal from the 8-yard line. Texas QB Quinn Ewers tried to deliver a game-tying throw. But Sawyer had other plans. He beat his blocker, swatted the ball out of Ewers' hand, scooped it up, and began what could only be described as a rumble down the sideline. Sawyer's family wasn't the only group in disbelief. Even Jack himself was stunned by the length of the run. "I felt like I was in quicksand," he said afterward, but with players and coaches cheering him on from the sidelines and linebacker Sonny Styles making a key block, Sawyer finally crossed the goal line to put the game out of reach for Texas. His run wasn't just a key play, it was the culmination of years of hard work and dedication. Sawyer, who grew up in Columbus, Ohio, and committed to Ohio State when Ryan Day was first appointed head coach, has always been a player with a chip on his shoulder. In fact, Sawyer is the guy who famously wrestled away Michigan's flag during their last rivalry game after the Wolverines planted it on Ohio State's field. That was a statement, and so was this run. But it wasn't just about the touchdown. The 83-yard fumble return will go down in Ohio State history. A moment that solidified Sawyer's legacy as a Buckeye. After the game, Sawyer, with confetti falling around him, carried the Cotton Bowl MVP trophy and took time to savor the moment. "I love this state. I love Columbus, Ohio. I love this damn team so much," Sawyer said, clearly emotional. "We are playing for a national championship like we've always dreamed of here." Sawyer's sister Kyla, with tears in her eyes, reflected on how far he had come. This is really what his dream was his entire life. To see all the hard work paying off. It's incredible. The ball Sawyer had carried into the end zone was just as significant as the moment itself. After celebrating with his teammates, he handed the game ball to Ohio State's sports information director, Jerry Emig, who proudly raised it for the fans to see. "This is the ball he scored with," Emig announced, holding it high for the thousands of Ohio State fans who had traveled to Dallas. From the moment Sawyer picked up the fumble to his final sprint into the end zone, it wasn't just about football. It was about dreams, determination, and the unbreakable bond between player, team, and family. As Jack Sawyer crossed the goal line, it felt like the culmination of everything he had worked for, and it was nothing short of glorious.